Hey people, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's called Tutewheel. So today we are going to see how to calculate income tax for a salaried person. So we have Mr. Vinayak's file over here. His age is 30, which means he comes under the category of 60 years and below. There's nothing but his basic exemption limit would be 2,50,000 under the old regime. Uh, so yeah. So let's find out what his taxable income is for the financial year 2021, which is assessed in the year 21-22. So he has income from salary, gross salary as per the provisions contained in section 17. So he worked for Finax Services Private Limited, and then the amount, the gross salary which was credited into his account is 6,75,000. If suppose the form 16, the gross salary which is mentioned in form 16 and in your 26 AS is different. You have to choose the amount which is highest for filing your return. So of course the correct amount should be taken. So yeah, he has got 6,75,000 and he has also received HRA. HRA is nothing but the allowance which is given by the employer to the employee to meet his expenses towards rental accommodation. So only if a person who stays in a rented house can claim this exemption. So least of the following three is exempted as per the section. So let's find out which one, what is the amount which Mr. Vinayak is eligible to claim. So over here, actual HRA received is 34,540. Since yeah, I forgot to mention that Mr. Vinayak is from Chennai, which is one of the metros. So for metros, 50% of basic plus DA is allowed, whereas for non-metros, it is 40%. So since Mr. Vinayak is from metro, sorry, 40% for non-metros. Since Mr. Vinayak is from Chennai, 50% of his basic plus DA is the criteria. So here his basic plus DA is 2,50,000. Assume that it is 2,45,000. So into 50%, which is nothing but 1,22,500. The third step is actual rent paid by Mr. Vinayak minus 10% of basic plus DA. So we've already seen that this basic plus DA portion is 2,45,000 over here. So 10% of that, and assume that he has paid rent of rupees 10,000 every month. So 10,000 into 12 minus 2,45,000 into 10%. So the difference amount is 95,500. So of these three amounts, 30, which is the least amount is 34,550. So we have to take that for the exempt portion. So that portion is exempted. So 6 lakh, the gross salary 6,75,000 over this exempt portion is which it results to 6,40,450. So for salaried person, they have the standard deduction under section 16 IA, which is nothing but 50,000, and he has paid professional tax as well. So tax on employment under section 16 here is 2,500. Maximum amount is 5,000. So since uh, it's 2,500 for him, we are going to take that amount only. So the total of these two deductions is 52,500. So you have to reduce it from this portion of the salary. So if you reduce this, it's going to be 5 lakh. see this minus this. So okay, this is your income chargeable under the head salaries, 5,87,950. So he doesn't have any other income, any other source of income, like for example, income from business or other source or capital gain, etc., or house property. So since he has only one source of income, we're going to take it as our gross total income. So he has earned 5,87,950 in the financial year 2021, of which he has made few investments like 32,000 for LIC and 37,370 for PF and other stuff. So and under section 80D, he has medical insurance of 15,000. So the maximum amount which he can claim as deduction under 80C is 1,50,000. And I'm sorry, 1,50,000. And for 80D is 25,000. Of course, there are other criteria as well, based on which the limit would differ. So for a basic common calculation, we're going to consider these two. So these two are the maximum amount which they can claim. So Mr. Vinayak has contributed only 59,375, which is nothing but the total of 32,000 plus 37,370. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is 27. I'm sorry. 27. So yeah, I've changed it. So he has made investments amounting to only this amount. So he can claim deduction only up to that amount. If suppose he has made contributions, I mean, if he has made investments, if suppose he has made tax saving mutual funds or something, some other investments, then for example, like if he has other investments which are for which he can claim deductions under this section, like if he has made additional LIC of say 70,000, then he has other deductions, maybe more PF contributions or something like that, or mutual funds or tax saving mutual funds, etc. Over here it's coming to 1,50,370, right? But since the maximum amount which he can claim as a deduction under ATC is 1,50,000, he can claim only that amount, even if he has invested more than that. So if he has invested for 1,59,000 or something, also he can claim only 1,50,000. But since over here he has done only for 59,375, we are going to take only that amount. So and for 80D also he has done 15,000. So we are going to consider only these amounts for our deduction purposes. So the total deduction under chapter 6A is going to be 74,375. So you have to reduce it from the gross total income to arrive at the net, the total taxable income, which is chargeable to tax. Taxable income, of course, yeah. So for 5,87,950 minus 74,000, this amount would be your, this minus this would be your taxable income. Since it's odd, so we're going to round it off to the nearest digit. Equal to, use this formula, it would be easy. Round, open brackets, and this amount, comma, minus 1, and enter. So it's the rounded off figure is 5,13,580. Since his taxable income is greater than 5 lakh, if it is within 5 lakh, then he would be eligible for rebate under section 87A. But since his income his total taxable income is beyond that limit, he is going to be charged. So the tax amount, second. So his total taxable income is 5,13,580. So his age is 30, right? 30. So his basic exemption limit is 2,50,000, which means nil tax up to 2,50,000. If his income is up to 2,50,000, it's going to be nil for him. But since it's greater than that, we're going to calculate tax as per the slab system. So after which there's another 2,50,000, okay? 5% on this amount. 5%. It's going to be 12,500. So we've exhausted this 5 lakh thing. 5 lakh amount from this taxable income. So remaining is 13,580, right? So this minus 5 lakh. So 20% on this amount. If you take the total of it, comes to 15,216. So instead of going through all this process, you can just give a simple formula. It's nothing but this amount. This is your formula. I'll just do it again. So open bracket, this total taxable income minus your 5 lakh slab. Yeah. So amount which is excess of 5 lakh, for that you're going to charge 20%. Plus, you already know that 5% on 2,50,000 is 12,500. So tax on total income is 15,216, over which you will add your cess of 4%. So 4% on this amount amounts to 609. So together, if you add these both, this plus this, if you add, you'll get your total tax liability. So this is the amount which he is supposed to pay. But since he's TDS is nothing but tax deducted at source. Since he's already paid TDS of 7,850, the balance portion. What is the balance portion? Equal to this. This minus this. So since he's already paid 7,850, he is liable to pay only the remaining portion of 7,970. I've just rounded it off. So yeah. So he's liable to pay only 7,970. You can see this TDS portion either on your form 16 or you can download it on the income tax portal, the form 26AS. In which you can see the amount which was deducted. So you can see over there whether he has already paid the TDS and other stuff. If he has paid the entire portion, then he's not liable to pay any amount. Since he has paid only 7,850, the remaining portion he has to pay, which is nothing but a self-assessment tax he has to pay. If he doesn't file it, then interest under different sections would be attracted. So we'll see it in the next video. Thanks for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel TV, which is nothing but cute wheel. Thanks a lot for your support. Yeah, bye.